ಕಡಲ ಮಧ್ಯದೊಳಗೆ ಮೆರೆಯುತ್ತಿರು ಕರುನಾಡ ದೇಶದ ಇರುವ ಕಾಳಿಂಗನೆಂಬ ಗೊಲ್ಲನೆ. Welcome to the magical world of Karnataka folktales, and you are going to listen to the most interesting story, Punyakoti. In the peaceful jungles of Karnataka, at the banks of river Kaveri, there was a mango tree. Under the mango tree sat a cowboy by name Gopala. As he tended to the herd of cows, he played his flute. Sweet was that melody of the tune that he played. Soon he began to call the cows lovingly. Ganga, Kaveri, Tungabhadra, Punyakoti. Listening to his melodious voice, the cows gathered at his feet. He played his flute and milked his cows, and they began to graze happily. In that jungle, quite deep in the distance, although the jungle was calm and at peace, yet there was a soft growl. The growl was that of a once ferocious tiger, Hulia. Hulia was known for his terror during his young age. But now, Hulia was old. Weak were his limbs, tired were his muscles. Hungry was his belly, as he could not hunt anymore. All Hulia could do was to wait for his prey to appear at his den. He had not eaten for several days, so today he decided to look for his meal. As he left his den and followed the traces and the sound of peaceful river Kaveri, he spotted Gopala's herd and hid behind a rock. Hulia made a critical mistake. He had forgotten, out of his hunger, that he was weak, and he leapt. But all he could do is scatter the cows here and there. Couldn't catch a single for his prey. He regretted for making that move. Meanwhile, the scattered cows had lost their way. They tried to find their way home as the sun began to set. One dear cow, Punyakoti, started walking home hurriedly, mumbling to herself, "I need to get home because my dear calf is waiting at home to be fed." As she mumbled, thinking about curry. That time, Huli saw, and spotting her, he made his move very carefully this time, and he landed right before her. She was astonished, scared. She knew she was no match for Hulia. Hulia made his attempt. Bold and loud, he growled at her. "I shall kill you. Today, you are my lucky meal," he growled. Punyakoti was calm. She stood before him, brave, and she pleaded. She told him, "Hulia, I agree that I am your meal. But please understand that I have a calf by name Karu waiting for me at home. Please let me go and feed him." Hulia growled, "You think I'm a fool? If I let you escape, Then she pleaded, "Trust me, Julia. I shall be back. As Mother Earth is witness, I promise you that I shall return soon." Although Julia was a ferocious tiger, yet he let her go. Punyakoti found her way back to her waiting calf, Karan, who looked at her happily. She fed Karan and waited till her little calf was full, after which she told her calf, "Karan, I have to go." He asked, "Where do you have to go, mother?" She told him, "Listen, dear one, there is a tiger by name Pulya who's waiting for me to be his prey. I have to go and be his meal for today." All her friends, hearing her, gathered around her. "Don't go, Punyakoti. You don't have to. We'll change our route. Tomorrow we shall not go by that side." "Don't be his meal." But she told him, "A promise has to be fulfilled. I need to go. Please take care of Karu for me." They tried to persuade her, yet she did not listen. She went ahead, waving a tearful goodbye to her little boy. As she walked, thinking about hungry Julia and her little calf, on the other end, Julia paced across, hungry, and this time out of more regret, for he let his prey go. He felt deep down, "Why did I let her go? Stupid! I think I was very hungry. That is why I let her go. I shouldn't have done that." But then he was astonished to see Punyakoti appearing from the other end. He thought he was seeing an illusion, a hallucination. But Punyakoti walked and stood right before him, and she said, "I am your meal. Eat me now." Calm were her eyes, peaceful was her heart, and she smiled, not dreading to be Julia's meal. But weak were Julia's limbs. Trembled was he to see truthful Punyakoti standing before him. His limbs gave way as he bowed down to her. He replied, "If I make you my meal today, Punyakoti, God will not forgive me, for you are honest. I shall not make you a meal. I would rather die hungry than having you as my meal." And he let her go. Punyakoti left happily to her family. As for Julia, since he was an old tiger and his weeks waning, as he mastered strength to get back to his cave, he lost balance and tumbled off a hill and died. What Punyakoti had actually told Julia before she left to feed Karu was, "Satyave nama tai tande, satyave nama bandhu balaga, satyave appi tappinate, mechana paramatmanu, satyave bhagavantavendu, Punyakoti A vidu." Truth and honesty is always rewarded. This is the folklore of Karnataka, Punyakoti. Thank you.